So, can I complain for a little bit?
Yes.
I am very pissed. Oh my God, Akron. I keep thinking I'm gonna get shot, and I'm from East Cleveland, so you can imagine how different this is for me. Every sound like that, I think a meth lab's exploding. But seriously, can I complain about the 11 p.m. thing?
Yes.
Sure.
I am a trans woman. My best time is 2:30 a.m. That's when the men get desperate enough to fuck me. Seriously, every guy in here is like 5 shots away from sleeping with a tranny tonight. But let me tell you about being trans. I'm gonna give y'all a gender theory lesson. She looks like she went to a liberal arts college, so I imagine she already can teach the class on gender theory. So when I transitioned, my mom was shocked. She was shocked that I tricked some old man into paying for all of it. But seriously, I grew up in a very strict Catholic home. I'm Puerto Rican. You know, I was very conservative growing up. You know, I didn't even have sex with my priest till I was 15. But seriously, you know, being trans, it kind of makes certain things in your life a little bit more difficult. Like, for instance, dating. Dating as a trans woman is hard. And I'm not just saying that because both people can get an erection. No, when you're trans, you never know who you're supposed to date. Am I supposed to date bi guys? Am I supposed to date gay guys? Am I supposed to date straight guys? With this mask, I feel like I'm supposed to date guys at a kink club. But the only guys I've managed to find to date are mechanics, because they're used to being covered in tranny fluid all day. But seriously, as a trans woman, sometimes I think it's kind of difficult to date. I mean, trans women are kind of like Pearl Jam. A lot of people like them, but everyone is scared to admit it in society because you will get shunned. And where can you even take a trans woman on a date? I mean, Jerry Springer got canceled years ago. So, I'm on all the apps. I'm on Plenty of Fish. I'm on Meet Me. I'm on Tinder. I'm on Grindr. I'm on OkCupid. I'm on Facebook Dating. I'm on Christian Mingle. I am also on Farmers Only. And my personal favorite, and where I lost my virginity, Craigslist. I post myself in the used goods section. So let me tell you guys about a Craigslist date I went on recently. You know, it's not the guy I'm with right now. He's actually a sweetheart. Can we give it up for Kevin? He actually gave me some very big news recently. I'm breaking it to you guys first. He's finally gonna leave his wife and kids for me. But seriously, I went on a really good Craigslist date recently. Now the guy is Puerto Rican. My dad's from Puerto Rico, so I was like, oh, it's like a free therapy session. I am working out all my issues. Because I mean, this probably goes without saying just by looking at me, but there was never a strong male presence. I actually used to do adult film in Vegas, which is actually how I paid for my transition. Now, adult film is the politically correct way of saying that my dad left when I was younger. But back to this Craigslist date. So, I went out with the guy, you know, and a Craigslist date, you're normally expecting something big. Like, I was expecting 80 roses, at least. But he's bought someone off Craigslist before by laughing at that. He just exposed himself. And that guy back there who was talking about his porn fantasies, he's probably posted on Craigslist. I've probably seen you. But, so, this guy on a Craigslist date obviously took me to the most lavish place in town, McDonald's. No, do not woo at that. I do not trick some 60-year-old man into buying me $6,000 implants to be told I can go to McDonald's. You at least have to take me to rallies. But, so the guy keeps telling me, you know, pressuring me, but he tells me I'm only allowed to order off the dollar menu. First of all, if I have $6,000 boobs, I'm worth way more than a McChicken. At least buy me a Big Mac. Jesus, that is loud. I have dated a lot of neo-Nazis, and that's kind of how their ass sounds in the wind. Seriously, most neo-Nazis end up being looser than a Grand Wizard sleeve. So, anyway, back to this Craigslist date. We're at McDonald's, right? He is pressuring me into sex. He keeps poking me. I'm not talking about with his finger. So, he's like pressuring me, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. Every woman in here has done it. I know you've done it. I've done it several times. She's probably done it. Where you're just like, fine, I'll do it. So, I gave him a haphazard hand job. I bet you are wondering what a haphazard hand job is. I'll tell you what a haphazard hand job is. It's, where you do things on your phone while you're giving it. You roll your eyes and you're just like, oh my God, can you finish already? I like to play on my phone during this. I try to go on Amazon and buy myself some self-respect. Honestly, they haven't shipped it yet, so I'm assuming it's coming from Wuhan. But anyway, so I got his McCum shot, right? Got McFlurry all over my dress. And he ends up taking me to a Speedway. So I'm just like, oh my, you taking a girl to Speedway on a date once? You are cheap. So, we go to Speedway. And I'm getting spoiled tonight, like he's gonna buy me a slushie. Anyway, he sends me in with $1, he's gonna pump the gas. I figured out why it's called Speedway though. The motherfucker sped away. I had to hitchhike home. I have never felt so screwed in my life. Mostly because I had to have sex with the driver to get the ride. I know what you're thinking from this story. It probably sounds like I've done a lot of drugs in my life, and I have. I'm kind of like the evil Knievel of drugs. Like, you can't see it with the mask. But instead of broken bones, I have a broke bank account and broken teeth. I have like 3 teeth remaining. So, I have done pretty much everything from crack, cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, everything like that. I am 2 years sober now. Oh my goodness, congratulations. I haven't shoved a needle in my arm. But honestly, my life has been a lot more positive because I have Hep C from sharing needles. Oh my goodness, the guy I'm with is probably going to leave because he's like, oh shit, I'm positive now. Oh my goodness, I had sex with a tranny and I didn't get AIDS. I'm leaking T cells right now. But anyway, so I've done a lot of drugs, and I actually got sober for a really stupid reason. I'm a businesswoman before anything else. So obviously a good business decision, if you're a drug addict, you date a drug dealer. I get free stuff all the time. So, Breaking Bad does not prepare you for what actual drug dealers look like. I thought I was going to get Jesse Pinkman. I got Macho Man Randy Savage with no teeth and face tattoos. So anyway, we got into a fight, we got an argument. He was like, you're cheating on me with all your coworkers. Am I out of time? Okay, well thank you guys, this has been my time.